All right, I will call to order the Plan Commission meeting on March 21st at 6:30. First on the agenda is approval of minutes from February 21st.
I'll move approval.
Moved by Ed, seconded by Randy. Any changes at all? Seeing none, all in favor of approving, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And opposed, nay. All right, that is approved. Public appearances for non-agenda items. I don't think anyone wants to speak on something that's not on the agenda, so we can just keep moving forward on that one. Anything you need to change on the agenda?
No, sir.
All right, good. All right, we'll get right to the ADR for Chase Bank renovation. We've got Henry and Ken here, both for Chase. I don't know if you want to say anything at all about what you're doing. If you want staff to just do a report, it's up to you. You don't have to speak, but I know you turned in the forms in support, and so you're welcome to come up and say a few things. No? Okay.
You don't have to.
All right.
I can pick up here.
All right, so just for the record, we do have Henry and Ken here from representing Chase Bank, and they are in support, available for questions. All right. Sorry.
Okay, so this is an architectural design review for an existing bank and on Cahill, Maine, and Fish Hatchery. So what they are proposing to do is renovate the existing bank. There's a slight changes in the site design. The applicants are proposing the reduction of one drive-through lane. There's some changes to the canopy, some renovations of the facade, and some changes in the colors of the facade. The other notable change includes the removal of an existing parking island on the southwest side of the property and a variety of new plantings on the landscape design. Only major addition to the facade will be the introduction of a black aluminum canopy to each elevation of the primary structure with gutters and lighting included. The existing foundation masonry color is proposed to remain, while the applicants are proposing to repaint the structure to neutral tones, such as gray matter and a passive color, a gray color. Applicants are also proposing to replace the existing rooftop mechanical equipment with new materials to match the existing. Staff does recommend approval with 7 conditions.
All right, thank you. We can open up to questions and comments. I'll say that I'm excited to see a bank moving in here and giving a little bit of a facelift and reusing that property, so it's exciting to see. Rich?
Yeah, I also am happy to see something being utilized. I had a question, though. There were no lighting cut sheets in the packet. Deanna, what is the city's policy regarding IDA compliant fixtures for exterior lighting?
What we require is full cutoff or dark sky lighting is what we require.
IDA, yeah, okay. So I'm good.
Anyone else? No?
I'll move approval of ADR request by Chase Bank with the 7 conditions as noted by staff.
Second.
All right, moved by Ed, seconded by Randy. All in favor, say aye.
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 Anyone opposed, nay. All right, that is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it. All right, we can go to report from department.
I do have a few things that I would just like to touch on with you all. If you let me get my slides. All right. There we go. Hopefully everyone can see those slides. So just a couple Terra Vesta updates. This is a aerial photograph from early February. Still have the snow on the ground, but we've got some new aerial photographs. Just wanted to point out in the far kind of upper center, that's lot 35, and that's the development of apartments, large apartments. We also have given early start for apartments on lot 37, and we will do lot 36 soon. Paxton Place, the number 3 is under construction. Can you all see when I point here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's Paxton Place 3. And so those are townhomes that are under construction. So just wanted to give you all a little update. There are some houses that Zach's already approved in this second edition of Terra Vesa. Terra Vesa Agricultural Park, there's a meeting on Wednesday, March 29th, open to the public. They're going to review a couple of different designs for the agricultural park, and just wanted to put that before you guys, if there's anybody who would like to attend. In this room on March 29th from 6:30 to 8. Couple updates on 9 Springs. Lot 55 is started under construction. That is this one right here. So that's apartments, and then they're also proposing the bar restaurant with an outdoor patio. We're still working on Lot 64, which would be down here. And last year you also approved the 7th addition to 9 Springs. We're still working through with the engineering staff. So we actually have not signed that final plat yet for recording. A couple other project updates. We've already talked about Oshala, which is on Oshala Drive and Index. Lacey Ridge over on Lacey Drive is also under construction, those townhomes. Zach just approved the early start for Avalon, which is right next door to Oshala. It's another 173 apartments. We are still helping out with moving the hub forward. As you might recall, you all have approved the hub on Traceway Drive. Still working through some easement issues on that one. Stop me if there's any questions.
Just for that one, you're not talking about the park, you're talking about the
No, the
apartment
itself,
Oh,
actually.
the park itself, not the apartment.
Yeah.
Did that apartment plan just fall through, or is that still
There has been no news on
no
that.
news? Okay.
They claim they still want to do it, but one of their investors kind of put the brakes on it, and I think they're just kind of seeing where financing ends up and material costs and things like that.
Then I wanted to fill you all in with the long-range planning that the planning department's doing. As you've probably heard, there's 2 neighborhood plans that we have that went out for RFP, and the proposals were due for South Stoner Prairie Neighborhood Plan and then Greenfield Neighborhood Plan. Those proposals were due on February 28th, and so we received 2 proposals for South Stoner Prairie and then 3 proposals for Greenfield. We are working, staff's working through making a final selection of which consultant will do both of South Stoner Prairie and Greenfield. So you might recall South Stoner Prairie Neighborhood Plan is on the west side in the orange, and then Greenfield is down here in the blue. I'm going to be starting to do regular updates with you all so you can follow along on the status of those neighborhood plans. Those are going to be a big push for all of us in the next year. Wanted to update you too on the city's sustainability plan. Phil Groupie is leading that up, but pretty important big step, and he has selected Pale Blue Dot as the consultant that will be handling or working with Phil to do the citywide sustainability plan. Another thing that staff has been working on is the teen center feasibility study. So we went out for RFP on the teen center feasibility study, and we've only gotten 1 proposal back. So staff's kind of working through what that's going to look like going forward. More information to follow. Just wanted to let you all know kind of the things that we're doing for long-range planning. Last week, council also passed an ordinance about members attending via Zoom. So maybe you want to speak a little bit more to that one. But
Well, it's just codifying what we've been doing. So, we've kind of just been doing this, it's okay for 3 months or 6 months type thing ever since COVID, because traditionally it was kind of like a no-no. But I think the world's changed a lot through COVID, and so it makes a lot of sense to enable people to go from home when they need to for whatever reason that might be. And so we're going to continue, and now it's just kind of like permanent. For sure, it's not going away. You'll always be able to attend through Zoom. The biggest thing is if there was a closed session of some kind, which this group doesn't really do. So that's more for the council more than anything else. But yeah, this is something that is going to be going on for a long time. And obviously it's been really helpful to have applicants be able to be on Zoom as well. So they'll continue to be able to do that as well.
Okay. Those were my slides, everyone. Just reach out if there's any questions.
Any questions for Deanna? Do you know, are there more things submitted for next month? It's been a little light
Yes, they
lately.
are.
Oh, good. All right.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
You don't need to tell us
Yeah.
necessarily. But that's good.
No, we will have at least 9 items, I would think.
All right.
Yeah, so
Good.
we should have a
hear.
pretty good slate coming up next month.
All right. On to announcements. Any announcements? Any at all? I guess my only one is that this is my last meeting as mayor, so one of many last that'll be coming up, I guess. But really appreciate all the work that staff you do and all of you. This is much more enjoyable to come to than council some days, most days, and really enjoy the work that all of you have done. I really appreciate it. So thank you all very much. It's been great.
We appreciate everything you've done too for the city. It can be a thankless job. So thank you for me anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh, he was part of the ADR. So, Taryn, I know we already approved your ADR, so it was a quick agenda tonight. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other announcements at all?
No?
All right. With that, is there a motion to adjourn? Moved by
Second.
Randy, seconded by Ed. All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed, nay. We are adjourned.